I'm here with Jason Wrobel of How to Live to 100, which developed a cult following, and unfortunately, it didn't get renewed. But he's got lots of other projects coming on that you guys all want to know about. And tell us a little bit more about what you're doing, Jason.
So really just focusing on media projects right now, really wanting to get plant-based foods, superfoods into the more mainstream consciousness and showing people recipes that are familiar, right? Getting on that comfort food level tip, showing them soups and smoothies and pies and burgers and things that they know.
What about nachos?
Nachos. The nachos. We're gonna make the nachos maybe together. Yeah, things like nachos, gooey, ooey, yummy things that people know, but really educating them on how and why to make those foods at home. So working on a new children's TV show concept. I've got a book with Hay House coming out. So just continuing to educate people through media and making it fun.
Right.
You got to make it fun for people.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll probably share some of those recipes with you guys at blenderbabes.com. And, I want to know, how did you get started? Like, when did you become vegan and why, and what are your reasons?
Well, I grew up in Detroit, which was, at the time when I went vegan in the 90s, I was one of...
Two?
Actually, no, I was going to say three. It was hard, choosing to be vegan in Detroit in the 90s because the accessibility wasn't there. It was very much learning on my own. But the reason I did it was a lot of health problems in my family. At that time, my grandfather had just passed away from cancer. I was in my late teens. And I started looking at what he went through with his battle with cancer and what was going on with other members of my family. And I thought to myself at 18 years old, I'm eating really bad. I was eating a total standard American diet, whatever you put in front of my face. And at 18, a lot of people don't think that way. I was in good shape. I wasn't really worried about it. But I looked at what was happening in my family and thought, I really don't want to go down that road. So I started changing my diet. At that time, things were coming out about mad cow disease, about things in the food supply. GMOs were just starting to get in. So I went vegan in 1998 and haven't looked back.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my dad's a vegetarian purely for animal rights reasons. Was that anything had contributed to do with it as well?
Absolutely. It was definitely for the health in the beginning. Again, looking at the health of my family and wanting to rewrite my destiny. I wanted to take a different path. I wanted to be in my 80s, 90s, and 100s and be vibrant and healthy and doing things. But the more I learned about animal agriculture and the more I learned about factory farming, that to me actually was more of a pull than the health. I've always been an animal lover, but when I made the link between animal cruelty and all those things, the animal rights part of it was a huge part of it, as was the environmental rights. Looking at how much water was being used, how many resources were being used. So it was health, it was animal rights, and environmental for me. It was all three. Yeah. For sure.
Well, I think you're an inspiration to us, and we're so excited to share more recipes from you.
Absolutely.
Probably do some videos together. I know our community is going to be excited. And I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. I'm so glad we met.
Finally, thank you. Now you got to get that bikini though.
So we're going to put Jason in a bikini. We'll still wear the activewear, but just so you
I will actually do it. You think I'm kidding, but I will actually wear a bikini.
The question is, which bikini company is going to sponsor Jason? That's
Who's bold enough to take this on?
Right. I can't wait. I don't know about you guys.
Oh my goodness.
Can we get you a push-up bra?
I'm working on it, girl. Come on, I'm like an A cup right now. Give me some time.
If you just eat some hormone-ridden, meat.
You know what I'm gonna do? Give me a month. I'm just gonna eat a bunch of cheese. Forget the vegan thing. 17 years in, just to make sure I fill out that bikini.
So you can be a true babe.
It's all for the blender babes. It is all for the blender babes. So maybe not the bikini, maybe the bikini, but you'll see. You have to stay tuned. So look for the Blender Babes on YouTube and find out if I'm actually going to wear a bikini or not.
And check out Jason Wrobel on Instagram, YouTube. It's spelled R-O-B-E-L.
With a W in front.
W-R-O-B-E-L.
The W silent.
Yes.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks. See you guys next time. Bye.